Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski along with Ray Ferraro. Welcome to the Mile High City here in Denver, Colorado. The puck is set to be dropped here. The championship on the line for this one. Are you nervous or more excited as a player?
I think you're more excited, but the real challenge is don't look at what might be sitting there at the end of the game. Play the game moment to moment.
Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Here's a short pass to Radulov. And that somehow stayed out of the net. A shot. Scores! And they get on the board quickly here in this one.
When we were talking to the coach this morning, he said on the road, his team has a tendency to slumber their way into games. Not today. Wow, did he hammer that. Too much power for the goalie to control it. It hits him and still goes in.
Florida's made their way back to center ice here, and they've got that 1-0 lead.
The road is a funny place to play. You can't really be too aggressive, but when you get an early lead, James, you can open it up a little bit.
Oh, that'll make the highlight reel, Ray.
Sometimes there's nowhere to go when you run into a dead end.
And that's picked off. From the right side, they gain the zone. Off a stick, and they can't connect. And the puck's back on his blade here at center. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Picked up along the boards by Radulov. It's a 2-on-1 rush. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Oh, no way to brace yourself for that hit. Along the half wall with the puck. Great defensive effort with the stick. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Panthers have it against the wall. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Moves it to Reinhart. Kemper's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Panthers have taken a 1-0 lead. And now it's grabbed by Gudas. Oh, and that's got the crowd buzzing after that stop. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Here's a chance right in the slot, and that's blocked. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, a devastating check there.
As the coach told us before the game, they want to set a physical tone. There's a good hit early. Gudas' frustration is pretty clear. That's a good shot, but it hits the post and stays out.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Avs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come on the attack. The Avs will play it against the wall. He was locked in there. Stuffs him again.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
The Avs take possession off the faceoff. Moves the puck along the half wall. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Moves it quickly over to Verhaeghe. Florida's got it across the line. Bumped off the puck. Colorado's got possession of the puck. Into the offensive zone. Puck grabbed by Johnson. And that's blocked away. Barkov's picking up steam. Scooped up along the wall by Bennett. Quick pass to Barkov. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone.
Colorado's worked hard to be in the right position tonight. They've had their skating legs, and they're stealing pucks all over the place.
Moves the puck to Barkov. The Panthers take it along the wall. Big-time blocker stopped by Kemper. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck along the wall. Florida's ready to go on the attack. Quick feed to Montour. Receives the pass. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. And that pass can't connect. And now he angles it across to Landeskog. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Kadri. Takes a shot. Glove save. And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little.
A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front of him.
In the final moments of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. They got numbers here. Takes a shot with the stop. The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, what a hit. Those are the ones you feel in the morning. And that's off a stick. Nice pass. And no luck on that pass attempt. There's the horn concluding the first 20 minutes. See a few fans already jumping the gun there, trying to beat some of the lineups in the concessions and the washrooms. The Panthers have a chance for a refresh, but they got to be feeling good, leading 1-0. And while both teams get a refresher, we'll take one ourselves heading into the second period. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Colorado's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Dumps it into the ozone. Florida's got the puck behind the net. That goes off a twig. Not exactly how the coach drew that one up. We'll get a face-off. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. 1-0 the score. Colorado's got it in the offensive zone. From center they get into the attacking area. Colorado's got control of the puck. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Puts it up front. Oh, what a denial by Bobrovsky. Passes the puck over to Forsling. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Slides the puck over. And that shot dies in traffic. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Stops him cold. Florida's got possession here in the offensive zone. Into the attacking area from the left side. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Denies him with the pad. The Avs take it along the wing. And they'll dump it in. Florida's got the puck. Slides the puck across to Reinhart. Shot, and the puck skips off the glove. Drives to the crease. The Avalanche have taken possession in their own end. That's not going to fool them. Picked up along the wall by Burakovsky. The Panthers gain possession. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Burakovsky. Bobrovsky's going to hang on for a whistle.
Man, awesome save there. He was deked out of position, but he's able to get back and make the save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Panthers lead it 1-0. Josts won the draw. Denied by the goaltender. Bobrovsky's on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Panthers win it in the defensive zone. Steps across the blue line. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. The Avalanche have the puck in the open ice. And that doesn't exactly go tape to tape. And that puck leaves the zone. Takes the feed. Sends a pass over. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck to his chest. More than half the period has expired. Florida's up 1-0. The Avs will go to work here in the offensive zone. Can't get it to go. Takes the puck along the boards. Centering pass. Misses a golden opportunity there.
Hit the net. No chance to score if you don't get the puck on target.
Just a simple save. No way, the official signaling a goal. That's a goal.
That's about as lucky as you can get. You need some puck luck most of the time to win. There's a good chunk of it.
The Panthers have gone up by 2 here in this second period.
Really like the way they've gone about their business. They haven't lost any of their aggressiveness. They've still stayed and tried to forecheck. I like it, and they've deserved this 2-goal lead.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Moves it to Murray. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Taken by Landeskog. McKinnon's got it in the offensive zone. Great read with the stick. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone.
Bennett's made this part of his game. He levels his opponent here.
Late goings of this period. Florida's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Passes over to Murray. Takes the pass. Lets it go. Easily turned aside by Bobrovsky. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play if you're not sure what's going on. Freeze the puck. Bobrovsky's probably had a few saves tonight. He's felt better about than that one, but he got just enough of it to keep it out of the net.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Moves the puck. The Avs take possession in the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Kadri. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Throws it in. Colorado's got it behind the net. Byram stick handling in his own zone. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Scrum along the boards. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Slides it across to Burakovsky. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Horn sounds to end the second period. Florida's been excellent in their own end. They have given up absolutely nothing, and they lead it 2-0. Don't go anywhere. Third period is just around the corner. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray, I'm James, and we are ready to kickstart this third period. extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
The Avs continue to chase the game. And really, it's kind of a miracle, James, that they're in it. They don't have any shots on goal.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. Florida's got a 2-0 lead. Oh, there's a great stop by Bobrovsky. Moves it quickly over to Landeskog. Across the line from center. Quick pass to Barkov. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Takes the feed. That's kicked away with a pad by Kemper. Manages to hang on. Handles the puck. Colorado's on the attack. Picked up by Huberdeau. Florida's got it in their own zone. They go on the attack from the left side. Sends the pass over. And that one's stopped. Rantanen's lugging the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Landeskog. Oh, what a stop as he gets a piece of it with his toe.
Bobrovsky's goaltending at one end and the offensive output at the other has made for a good night.
Rister? Oh, and that goes awry.
Man, they create the scoring chance, and it's a good one, but they don't get it on the net.
Quick feed to Comfer. Here's a chance. Oh, he stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
Bobrovsky's a little bit fortunate there. He makes a terrific stop, but he just gets a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Florida's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Here's a short pass to Johnson. Receives the pass. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Bobrovsky. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Colorado's moving it into the offensive end. Burakovsky's taking the puck behind the net. Florida's gained possession. Keeps hold of the puck. Gains the zone through center. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Moves it to Reinhart. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. And play comes to an end as someone is heading to the sin bin. The Avs are getting called for boarding on the play.
His complaint is that the player turned, but when you hit him right in the numbers, there's a penalty almost every time.
Does the sound augment that call?
It does for sure. The official's already looking. He hears the sound. He's making the call.
Huberdeau's getting a chance here on the power play, guys. He knows his zone ability could help them generate a good scoring chance. Let's see if they can strike.
Puck picked up by Montour. Oh, what a stop! Takes a shot. Oh, it goes right off the post. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Barkov's got it in the defensive end. Nice pass. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
Oh, James, I like that shot. I mean, that's quick, delivered perfectly, just hits the post.
Verhaeghe's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Handles the pass from his goalie. Colorado's got it along the wall. Sent into the offensive zone. Florida's got a hold of the puck.
Kadri's ready to join the play.
The Panthers come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, the penalty killers hang on. They give themselves a chance. There's not much time left, but they were able to stay in touch with the game with a good penalty kill.
Petrano's got it against the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Burakovsky's taking it from his own end. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Vetrano. Rocks him on the play.
Florida's working on this shutout mainly because they played most of the game in the other team's end. A great offense is the best defense.
The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Takes a hit on the play. Burakovsky's going to play it against the half wall. Driving right to the front. Scores! Perfect timing to get a marker here.
Well, they finally punched through. They've been working at it late in the game. They finally get on the board. He's played a terrific game, James. Now, this late goal will end his shutout bid, and he won't be very happy about that.
Colorado's third period deficit suddenly doesn't seem so insurmountable now.
You can almost see the difference in the bench and the body language. They know they've got a chance.
Tippett's got him along the boards. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. Quick pass across to Comfort. Handles the pass up to the middle of the ice. He scores! New game!
They showed no frustration as they tried to claw their way back in. One shot, one rebound, whatever it is, now they're tied. That's a terrific comeback for them. They've been playing from behind the entire game. They finally tie it up.
The Avalanche have taken a page from my mother's philosophy here, Ray. Patience is a virtue.
Is it?
That's what she said. We're tied anyway.
Yeah, so now there's two ways to play here. Do you try and win now, or do you push and be safe and try and get it to overtime?
Denied with the blocker. A chance right in front. Scores! Breaks the tie!
I wasn't sure if anybody was going to be able to start to change the momentum of this tight game. When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
The Avs come up with a big goal here in the third.
There's a difference between sitting back and protecting and trying to grow the lead. I always like the team that works to make a one-goal lead, too.
Puts it to the front of the net. Picked off by McKinnon.
The Avs continually put themselves in good defensive positions to steal pucks. They've done it all night long, and that's important in a close game.
Stop that one.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot is turned aside.
Moves it quickly over to Huberdeau. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Florida's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Quick pass to Reinhart. And that's deflected. Stupendous blocker save by Kemper. Quick feed to Reinhart. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in.
Well, the anticipation is that the cup is in the building. They've polished it up, and now they're putting it on the table when it can be presented if need be.
The net is empty, the extra attacker's out, and a huge face-off looming. Colorado's got possession here in their own end. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
He's really enjoying the spotlight of being one of the league leaders in goals. You take more responsibility, you have to produce, and he seems to embrace it all.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Quick stop by Kemper. And there's the final horn. No harder trophy to win in sports than the Stanley Cup, and they're doing it.
Every time I see the players celebrate, I can't help but feel a little jealousy for the fact that they got to run through the final stage. They deserved the trophy, and I never got to lift it. I look at them and I go, man, you guys have accomplished everything.
As the two squads shake hands, no arguments, the better team won here.
Well, I don't think that anybody could think that the series should be flipped. However, this is a pretty respectful handshake as both teams know that this was a tough series.
Any arguments with your Conn Smythe winner?
In my mind, none. The best player throughout the playoff tournament, I think he should be honored as the Conn Smythe Trophy winner.
Well, this is the perks of being one of the leaders here. You get to collect the Stanley Cup first.
Yes, but I think the most important thing is these guys will be tied together forever. Their names will be on that trophy. They'll have reunions, and it won't be who held it first. It'll be
but
that
dibs
we
are
all
okay,
had it.
Ray. Dibs are okay.
Sure, but it's not going to matter in 10 seconds.
Ray, you're right down there at the ice. Give me a sense of the emotion.
Well, everybody's just babbling away there. It's like nobody's really making any sense. They're so excited, hug on to each other. They're looking at the trophy. They can't wait for their turn to carry it around the ice.
I got goosebumps even up here. The ceremonial team picture, I still think of Brian Trottier with the Penguins sprawled out after all those years as a veteran. Loving this.
So hard to get to.
Yeah.
He was so pumped, even though he'd won 4 other ones with the Islanders.